Good luck out there, agents. Null Sector has 3 anti-aircraft guns in King's Row. They need to be disabled before we can drop the payload.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the King, and I am here to talk a little bit about some YouTube channel updates, upcoming series, specifically Dark Souls 3, the big one. And I want to talk a tiny little bit about Twitch and what's going on over there on the streams. In the background here, you're going to be seeing a bit of Overwatch, the current event, Uprising. It has been tremendously fun to play. This is me playing it on the easiest mode to ensure that I could get the whole thing complete for this video. I highly recommend it. It's not going to be around for much longer. If you have a chance to play it, I do encourage you to do so. Anyway, YouTube channel. Neo's the big series that's going on right now. Dot Hat Quarantine, I'm like maybe halfway done with that, or approaching the halfway mark. The big thing that's going to be starting soon is Dark Souls 3. I'm going to get around to recording it in the next week or two. I don't really know exactly when, but I'm going to have the time to record it soon. And so I've been thinking about what I want to do for my Dark Souls 3 playthrough. It's going to be a brand new playthrough. We're going to check out both of the DLCs. It's going to be a blast. I'm thinking about going with some sort of magic. So either the faith-based miracles, which I've done in, I believe, a Dark Souls 1 and a Dark Souls 2 playthrough now. So we could just continue the tradition and do that. That's cool. I could do actual sorceries, which I have never really done a full game of in any of the Dark Souls. Finally, there's pyromancies, which is kind of a mix of your faith and your intelligence, I believe, in the most recent Dark Souls games. So I'm probably going to do some sort of magic-based run or magic-augmented run, depending on how I feel like playing when I get around to recording this. But I'm curious to know what your feedback is. So anybody who's listening who has an opinion on Dark Souls 3, which I imagine is a lot of you, just leave a little comment down below telling me what sort of magic you think I should play in Dark Souls 3 in this next run, and maybe a quick comment as to why you're recommending that over anything else. Simple, cool, can't say I'm going to take any of those into consideration. They may influence what I end up going with, but I'm just curious. Other than that, I've just finished Abduction recently, and I'm itching to play some more puzzle games. So to that end, the Talso Principle DLC will be coming up soonish. It's pretty high on my to-do list. I also want to get around to playing Thimbleweed Park, which is a kickstarted game by Ron Gilbert, one of the masterminds behind Monkey Island 1 and 2. He's done some other stuff as well, but I'm really itching to get into that. There's another series that I'm going to do before that, and I don't want to spoil the surprise, but that's something that is going to be happening at some point this year, over the summer probably. So those are my big plans for the next couple of series. Who knows how it's going to change between now and then. Something like Neo could come along and just be a surprise and take over my entire channel again. And you know what? That's cool. I like when that sort of thing happens. That's why I don't usually advertise my plans for my YouTube channel, because they're very subject to whimsy and change. So for anyone who doesn't know, I have been doing streams on Twitch a couple times a week, Wednesday evenings and Sunday mornings, both Pacific time, because that's where I'm located, on the Pacific coast. I'm thinking about adding a third streaming day into my schedule. Starting the first Friday in May, Friday, May 5th, I'm going to be streaming same time as my Wednesday streams, 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to be streaming, and it's going to be more of a continual series. So we're going to start a game, and then every Friday we're going to play that game until it is done, and then we will move on and play something else. For lack of a better name, I am referring to this as my Fri-JRPG day for Friday JRPGs, because I think that's mostly going to be the focus. I haven't yet decided if I'm going to edit the stream footage and upload it to YouTube. I may or may not do that. I can say for certain there will be some series I'm planning on playing, for example, Brutal Legend or Lollipop Chainsaw, which are going to be a bit further down the line. They're not going to be coming up right away. Those are games that rely very heavily on licensed music, and so trying to get footage from those games with that music on YouTube is just a complete copyright nightmare, and I'm not going to deal with that. So those are instances of games that they're probably only going to appear in the stream, and I'm probably not going to keep any of the VOD for any sort of long term. The music really makes those games what they are. So yeah, Friday, May 5th, we're going to start with the new Friday streams. It's going to be 3 times a week, you know, the 2 normal, whatever, roguelike, whatever I feel like playing streams, and then the new Friday JRPG streams, the Fri-JRPG. Just go with it. It's fine. It's a fine name. My day job has been keeping me very busy this spring, so I'm kind of sorry that I haven't been able to get as many videos as I wanted to get out. I'm really far behind schedule on .hack and Talso Principle and of course Dark Souls 3, but we're getting there, you know? Sometimes life happens and you just have to deal with it. But I got the time now, so we're going to start hitting these videos pretty hard. So that's all I've got. Thank you all for listening, and now I'll leave you with Overwatch for the last few minutes of this video. Enjoy, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.
Proceed to the courtyard. The payload is waiting for you.
What's my emote? So good! Smashing pumpkins. There we go.
Payload online. Initiating startup sequence.
Yay!
It's going to need a few minutes to get charged up.
This is
Really think that's gonna
maybe the
work?
hard part.
I built it. Of course it's going to work.
Inspires confidence, doesn't he?
Null sector forces are inbound here.
It's not the first two parts, it's the third wave that gets really tricky. As you would expect. Or as I would expect. I don't know if you would expect it. I don't want to speak for you.
Take care of the payload.
Watch out! The payload's taking damage! Do I have your attention?
So if you're looking at the screen, top left corner, you can see us, our health, the four of us characters.
I should have known.
Get
ready for another
You can see ultimate status for the people that have it. Top right, we can see the health of the payload that we're trying to protect right now. Which, we're on the easiest difficulty, so it's totally doing fine, but it is a thing we maybe have to keep an eye on. On the harder difficulties, it's actually really difficult to keep this thing alive. Torbjorn, do you have a turret down? Is he not placed as turret? He's a level 6 character, so may just like not know how to play. That's kind of my assumption at this point. He's also not dropped a single armor pack, which is very unfortunate. There we go. That's the word I was trying to say.
Needs a little more time. It's going to work. Trust me.
Destroy it. Kill it. Kill it. Smash them all with my giant hammer. It's like I'm playing Dark Souls or something here. Oh, giant hammer Reinhardt. So cool.
Generators are green. Propulsion systems are waking up. Just a little bit longer.
It's actually really cool to be playing with a brand new player. I don't get to encounter them very often.
Detonator spot. We need to keep that at bay.
Kill it? Okay, good. Did we kill the other bastion? There's usually another one over on this side. Oh gosh. Lots of things are shooting at all of us. we win.
Escort the payload to the pod station.
I'm gonna
Once you're there,
smash the box with my hammer.
it's up to talking. Good job, team. Handing you over to Commander Ray.
Mandatory
Amalia.
Omnic registration. With a lovely picture of Reinhardt on it. It's so
Latest
cool.
Blackwatch intelligence indicates heavy null sector numbers inside the power station. Expect null troopers, eradicators, bastions, and some OR-14s.
Ooh, that sound, I don't know if you just caught it, but the do-do-do-do. That's a really, really scary sound to hear right now. Because that means it's a tank bastion. Oh, look at that! Armor! Torbjorn dropped a bit of armor. Look at that, he's learning how to use his character. That's exciting. Kill the bastion! Somebody kill the bastion! Anybody kill the tank bastion! Nobody's gonna attack the tank.
Enemy bastion, be careful.
Well, Torbjorn has a turret up, so that's something. I think I missed. I think it was a huge whiff. I was trying to hit that guy as he walked around the corner. That was also a pretty bad whiff, but not as bad as the first one was. Oh, Reinhardt is so much fun. Alright, let's maybe do one of these. Our Torbjorn's not doing a great job of keeping his turret alive.
Much obliged.
But I do think he's new. I think he's a brand new. Is that another tank?
Barrier activated.
Heard him announce himself. I don't actually know where the tank himself is.
Enemy bastion! I'm out!
Watch your back!
We'll get there eventually. We only have a little bit further to escort our giant bomb. Boy, yeah, the payload has so much more health in this mode compared to on the harder difficulties. Oh, another tank. Where are you? He went around the other way. We'll actually have to do something about that.
Do I have your attention?
Thank you!
Is it the Tracer or the Mercy? Okay, the Tracer is paired up with the brand new player.
Should we be standing further away?
Maybe behind my shield.
Thanks
Let's do
Get
a little
that
bit of
door
laughter.
open. Now, energy levels are peaking.
Oh, it's so good.
Smelters engaging!
This is great. It's fine. We'll be fine. I have a big shield and a giant hammer. Hey!
We detected a massive power surge from inside the plant. Best guess they're gonna try to blow it. Focus on those OR-14s. They're your first priority. Take them out.
No! Take out any null sector troops inside! Come out and face me!
Behind the shield. There we go, Torbjorn. You got this. Oh, some Orisas. They're so cool. Orisa's such a cool character.
2 targets left.
Let's fight! Area activate.
There are gonna be a couple more bastions around here. Yeah, here's the twin Orisas, and there's a bastion behind us. We'll just yank this guy way over here and kill you. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Dead bastion. Things that you cannot do on the harder difficulties, that's for sure.
Last target, team. Get this done.
Killer! Yay! I win!
Good work out there, team. We've stopped Null Sector and given peace a chance.
So that's a taste of what it's like on the absolute easiest difficulty. The harder difficulties are so much harder. Oh man, I killed so many things. That was great. Our Mercy kept me alive though. She was pretty fantastic as well. She gets my vote.